Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Simply Sweet Gemini here. Thank you for tuning in to today's video. And of course, it is the favorite video of everyone, the end of the month completed pages video. So everything that I've worked on in February will be shown. And this month I decided to try to do more Valentine's Day as well as fairy images just to participate in the February coloring theme. Okay, so I think I'm going to go through the book images first and then share my PDF images. So let me just get started. I would have to say that this month I did not get as much coloring done as I had hoped because some of the pages that I did were a bit more challenging and I just didn't have as much time, and as you guys know, this month was shorter. So I hope that you enjoy what I have completed anyway. So some of the pictures you may have seen in my mid-month video of just Valentine's Day themes. So just bear with me. I just wanted to include them in case you missed it. Okay, so the first image I want to share with you is from Dreamlings 3, illustrated by Edwina McNamee. So this is a fairy image that I chose. So this one I did just with Ohuhu alcohol markers and just some Color It gel pens to accent everything. I don't know if the camera will pick up the sparkle, and I did use a bit of metallic gel pens as well. So that was the first one. The second image that I completed was from Baby Dragons. So I did this dragon picture that you probably saw in my Valentine's Day video, but I really liked the way it turned out, so just want to share it with you again in case you did not see that video. So this one was really fun to do, and I did it as a Valentine's color palette. And the next one that I did in this book was this one to go for the fairy theme. So it's just a baby dragon with 3 different fairies. So I do like coloring in these images because they're just quick and easy ones. I usually just use markers and don't do any shading whatsoever on it, but I do enjoy adding some gel pen and metallic pens as accent just to make things pop. So that one was the next one, Baby Dragons. So I did end up purchasing this book, the 50 Romantic Miniatures by Camellia Angelkova. So when I had filmed my original mid-month Valentine's video, I didn't have this book yet. So I did do a couple of colorings in this one, and I really enjoyed this because everything is just really simple to do and it's just quick, so I feel very productive when I do images in these ones. So I just did this one when I was just watching some TV. I did all of it in alcohol markers, and then I just used some gel pen as well as stickles to accent. So that was one, and then the second one that I did in this book was with a couple of mice. So this one is the mice in the umbrella, and I did all of this again in Ohuhu alcohol markers, and then just added some gel pen accents, and I did do stickles in the water. So I like the way that this one came out, and super bright. So I do look forward to coloring a lot more of the images in here. This is a really fun book. So that was there. And then the next one that I did is not either a fairy or Valentine's Day themed, but it was to participate in the Hannah Carlson's coloring group, an event that they had hosted for the month of February, and it was called Love 21. So in the event, you were supposed to color anything that you love or love to color. So I decided to participate in that, and I colored something from the Coloring Heaven Dreamtime special that was illustrated by Hannah Carlson, and I chose this image to do. So I've actually been wanting to do this image for a very long time because I feel like it's a good balance of like a portrait as well as florals. I'm not a huge fan of coloring a ton of flowers, but this one I thought was just good enough for me. So I did most of this with Black Widows as well as just some Prismacolor Scholar pencils to help with some colors I didn't have. So this one was really fun to do, and it was pretty quick actually once I determined that I was going to do this warm tone color palette. So I tried to do a lot of shading, and I just added some metallic gel pen as accents on the bird. So I know that this one is an image that has been done a lot, and it is from the book Daydreams. So I just wanted to get this one done, and I do like the way it turned out. So that one was to participate in the event. So that's it for the books that I've completed, and I'm just going to share with you all of the PDFs that I've completed this month. So if you watched my February mid-month video with the Valentine's Day theme, you would have known that I did color this set of images by Mystic Art Mirrors, and this was her Valentine coloring set. So there are 3 images altogether, and I did complete all 3 of them, and they are the first Mystic Art Mirror images I've ever colored, but I had a lot of fun doing them, and I do look forward to coloring more of her artwork, which I've purchased. So for this one, I did alcohol marker base, and then I just went in and shaded with Black Widow pencils and used a bunch of gel pen and stickles just to add some sparkle to it. So you can see that. And I really like the way that the hair came out. I thought it was super cool with just the red highlights. And for her necklace, I did manage to get my hand on some Ranger liquid pearls. So I don't know if you can see that. So I used the silver one on her necklace, and I thought that it was really cool, just to add more texture to the page. And I did use some stickles on the lace of her top. So that was one of them. And then a second image that I did was this one. So again, just alcohol marker base and then shading with pencils and lots of glitter. So stickles as well as glitter gel pens and metallic gel pens. And then the last one from the same set was this image. So this one is the one where she's holding a For My Valentine envelope, and I did this the same way. So just alcohol base and then shading. I loved doing like the hair and the skin on these images because they're just so fun and a nice way to practice different color combinations. So for the roses, I did outline them with stickles, as you can see. And there's just a Pentel dual hybrid gel pen on her dress and some metallic gel pen. So I didn't end up doing any backgrounds on these ones because I thought that they would get way too busy and I just couldn't figure out what kind of colors I wanted to add, so I just left it like that. Okay, so then the next image that I completed was from Hannah Carlson, or sorry, this one is Hannah Lynn. And this one was from her Mythical Maidens and Curious Creatures PDF book. So I did Cupid, and I have not done too many images from her, so they are really fun to do, and I hope to do a bit more. So this one was all alcohol markers with pencil shading, and then the background I decided to use the Faber-Castell gelatos to do. So I prepared the page with clear gesso first, and then I rubbed on the gelatos. So that was the other one I did. And then this is the last Valentine's Day PDF I did. And it is from Lendl Art from Etsy. And I just did this really cute puppy. So that was another one I had done. So these are the new images that I have not shown in my mid-month video. And these ones are a few fairies that I colored in. So this is the first one I did, and this one is Faye Darling. It's a grayscale image that was illustrated by Christine Karen. So in the month of February, she had this one on sale on her Etsy shop. So I picked this one up because I did want to participate in some of the color alongs and February events that were happening on YouTube. So I did this one, and I absolutely had such a fun time doing this. Like, I already want to do a second coloring of this same image just because the picture is so cute and it's just really fun to do. I just have so many ideas of different coloring palettes and just different things that I want to try on it. So this one was all, it's alcohol based markers as a base, and then I did shading with Black Widow pencils on this. So for the wings of the fairy as well as the wings on the dragonfly, I did use the dragonfly glaze to do, and then I added some white gel pen and metallic gel pens just to add some additional sparkle into the page, and I just had so much fun doing this one. So that one was from Christine Karen. The next fairy that I did is from Hannah Lynn, and it was this one, and this is also from Mythical Maidens and Curious Creatures, but I took this one out of the sample book that Hannah Lynn offers on her website. So if you don't have any of her illustrations and are interested in trying out some of her images, that's a very great place to start. She gives out a free coloring book that has, I think, 14 different images from all different books, and you can just try them out and see if that's something that you'd be interested in picking up. So I did this one titled Faye, and my sister is the one that actually picked the color combination. She really wanted me to do something with dark purple and silver, so I tried to go with that. A lot of it is alcohol marker based again, and just shading with pencil, and I'm just having a really good time using that technique just to add color to a page first and not be intimidated by all the blank space. So I am working a lot more on the shadows and like creating different texture to the page and image. So I really had a great time doing this one as well. And there was just some stickles that I added on the antenna. And the yellow spots I just used Faber-Castell Gelatos Wet, and then I just painted that on and then added some gold metallic gel pen over top. So really like the way this one came out, and it's just nice and bright. So that was another fairy. The last fairy I did was this one. This one is titled Fairy Lake, and it's illustrated by Color and Sheiks, or Daria Draws. So I did this one pretty much all in pencils. The only thing that I basted with marker was just her skin, and then I just used Prismacolor Scholar and Black Widow pencils just for everything else. So this took a while, but I really like the way that it turned out. I like the highlights in the hair, as well as like just the blend I was able to get for like the leaves as well as the lizard. And I think this purple combination is like one of my favorite color combos now. So you'll be seeing that in a lot more of my colorings, I think. So this one was, like I said, mostly pencils. I didn't really add too much glitter or accents onto this. The only thing I really did was I put glossy accents on the lizard's eyes, if you can see that. And then I just added some glitter gel pen to the butterfly wings, as well as to the heart that's on her forehead. And other than that, I didn't really do too much. I just wanted this to kind of stand out on its own, and I think it really does that. So I'm really pleased with the way this one turned out. So that's from Color and Sheiks. And then the last two images that I'm sharing is from a PDF book that my boyfriend picked up for me as part of my Valentine's gift. And it's also from an Etsy seller. It's a PDF book, but I've only started it this month, and there's 12 different images to do. So I think I'm going to do like one every month and then finish it for the full year. So the PDF book is called Chibi Chinese Character Calendar. So basically what it is chibi girls, predominantly in the pages, and it goes through the Chinese zodiac. So there's 12 months in a year, so obviously 12 different images, and then it goes in the order of the Chinese lunar calendar. So this one is for the year of the rat, which we just passed in the year 2020. So this is the Chinese character for rat, and you can see that there's this cute chibi girl as well as the animal to show. So these ones were really fun and easy to do. I colored this in like 2 to 3 hours. So all of it is alcohol markers, and I think I'm just going to do that as the theme, where it's just going to be straight marker work and then just adding gel pen accents. So I want these to be like not stressful to do. So I did apply the Pentel Sparkle Pop onto the background, and then I added some stickles onto the bows, and as well as onto the character. So you can see that. So that was for like the first image. And then the second one that I did was for the year of the ox, which we are currently in. So this is the Chinese character of the ox, and then it shows the chibi girl as well as the animal. So I think most of the images in the PDF book do have like the girl and then an animal sidekick, and the running theme is it does have the Chinese symbol on the bottom. So I thought that this was really fun, and it was such a thoughtful gift from him. So the artist actually of these are Jenny Luan. So on Etsy, her shop name I think is Jenny Luan Art. So if you're interested in finding this, I can also link the book down below for you. So again, this was all done in marker, and then did gel pens and stickles on the tutus. So yeah, this was quick and easy as well. So I think with these pictures, I'm gonna try to do like more different kind of hair colors and just make them fun, because they are super fun to do and quick. So that's pretty much it for my month of February colorings. I hope you enjoyed everything. Below I'll link the different Etsy stores that I purchased PDFs from, as well as my mid-month video. So if you haven't checked that out, you can take a look at that. I hope you like this video, and happy coloring for the month of March. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And I will see you in my next video, where I'll be sharing my participation in Danny Button's scavenger hunt, as well as some other coloring projects I'll be doing. Okay, so have a great day and stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.